This is the United States Attorney General, Pamela Bondi. And the Department of Justice is responsible for enforcing federal laws, preventing crime, and protecting the rights of the American people. Well, as I said, that is her duty. That being so, here, as you receive this is received in the federal court, March the 4th, 2025, and the U.S. Attorney General is petitioned to enforce the rule of law, honoring the Constitution's checks and balances. Second up is order the Treasury disperse $13.3 billion for preliminary injunction. That means right now, before the case ends. That means right now, because the United States Supreme Court has violated Article 1, Section 9, powers denied government. Yes, the government powers are limited. Despite what you see from Donald Trump, the government powers are limited. Enforce the 14th Amendment disqualification clause. That is where, once again, Donald Trump knowingly took office, as he had previously been disqualified by breaching oath of office. And so we have that right here of where she received it, delivered March the 7th, 2025. And U.S. Attorney General Pamela Bondi enforce the rule of law. Now, as I said, this is a preliminary injunction of which you see right there. And preliminary injunctions seek immediate monetary damages for intentional discrimination. The plaintiff is likely to succeed as government powers are limited, and the United States Supreme Court violated Article 1, Section 9, powers denied government, being the habeas corpus. Now, the habeas corpus, what that is, that's what you file as a citizen when you are held in violation of the Constitution and the laws of the United States. And who else would that be other than a black man? I'm just saying, on real, being real, yeah. So, the miscarriage of justice imposing slavery prohibited by the 13th Amendment abolishing slavery. Title 18, Section 243 is a statutory prohibition. Title 18, Section 241, conspiracy against rights and oppress. That's the, $6.75 billion, which is now $13.3 billion for continued oppression. You continue that, well, we continue getting that money. We need that right now, though. As I said, a preliminary injunction, order that. Now, as for President Donald Trump, as you see the date right there, October 24th, 2018, when he was previously in office. President Donald Trump, honor the Constitution, checks and balances, or be impeached. How bad do you want the presidency? Enough to uphold the Constitution. As you see, he took oath of office. Now, he's got to make that good, because otherwise, he breached oath of office. Now, as I said, you see it right there. Honor the Constitution, checks and balances. That's in 2018, of which he did not do. Now, he comes to take office again. And, United States Attorney General Pamela Bondi enforced the rule of law, the 14th Amendment, equal protection and other rights. Section 3, disqualification for holding office. No person shall be the president who, having previously taken an oath, as you know he had to do, to support the Constitution shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same. And what you saw right there is in defiance against the Constitution, as the Constitution checks and balances are an official order mandate that the judicial branch government be checked for corruption, of which they did not do, in defiance of the Constitution. Now, we're going to keep it real. Congress may, by a vote of 2/3 of each house, remove such disability. Now, this, as she was to do right here, as you see, enforce the rule of law. That's the 14th Amendment under Section 3. President Donald took office knowing he previously breached oath of office, now requiring 2/3 of both houses and the Senate to remove such disability. Yeah, you go see it right there. For the United States Attorney General Pamela Bondi, enforce the rule of law. That's what you're supposed to do. And as I said, he knowingly did this. Here you see, to me, Jesha Miller from the office of who? Donald Trump. And as you see right there, before you can take office, you must publicly acknowledge breaking oath of office, which requires 2/3 of both houses for you to take office. Treasury immediately owes Jesha Miller $6.75 billion for the United States Supreme Court imposing slavery. This was a government cover-up. Hey, everybody know then, yeah, I shook up the apple cart. Imposing slavery, which has been abolished, and continued oppression. Checks and balances mean, check this out, all three branches must be checked for corruption. Go public tomorrow, Monday, November 25th, 2024, y'all. Once again, Donald Trump is acting in defiance of the Constitution as if he is what? King, and not the President of the United States, where powers are limited. Now, having said that, and remember I'm talking about the Constitution checks and balances, then we have Matthew P. Brookman, United States Magistrate Judge. Mr. Miller's, that would be me, motion for order for media to cover the Constitution checks and balances, which is an official order mandate the government to be checked for corruption, and then President Biden's indictment as he previously breached oath of office, concealing this from the public also. Yeah. The Constitution's checks and balances. And that's a federal judge. That's a guarantee right under the First Amendment. So, once again, execute the First Amendment right to speech, press, exposing all three branches of government, usurp the Constitution's checks and balances, which is an event to be proven before a candid world. There it is right there, to be proven before a candid world, and the media concealed it from the public. It cannot be a government cover-up without the help of the media. Now, so y'all know all of this is legit. There it is, filed in the federal court. And as you now see, the seal. And funny thing happened on the way to the track. The horse started talking. He said that his seal, they do not put on the government documents anymore. Why? Because the government is crooked, and that seal of integrity no longer exists. As I said, all three branches of the government are corrupt, and it's received by the U.S. Marshal's Office. So Donald Trump was talking about anybody kill a law enforcement officer when the law enforcement, all three branches are corrupt. Now, I'm just saying, you just saw it. The First Amendment differs from communism. Is communism, you can't say nothing bad against the government. But right here, that's communism, what they're practicing. So, U.S. Attorney General Pamela Conti addressed this as you have received this next day air, and this takes precedence over all matters. The integrity of the Constitution takes precedence over all matters. The Constitution's checks and balances are an essential part of the Constitution, absolutely necessary to stop corruption, hold officials accountable, and secure the rights of we the people. And extremely important to get my $13.3 billion to the House. I need that immediately. Enforce the rule of law. United States Attorney General Pamela Bondi. Thank you.